Yo guys, I got seriously lost. How are you doing, beautiful people? And no, this is not me after the marathon. This is me merely 7 days prior after 8 kilometer trial run, I guess. If I look this good after the actual marathon, which is 20 kilometers, then that'll be great. But yeah, so here's the deal. Today I had the worst or the best cheat day ever. Depends how you want to look at it. I found out that in about 7 days there's gonna be a marathon in my hometown. I've never done a marathon. I hate running. I'm literally not built to run at all. My genetics are awful. These bugs keep bugging me. Wait, is that where the phrase bugging came from? That's cool. So yeah, this is quite awkward, by the way. So yeah, in 7 days, I'm gonna run a 20-kilometer marathon. And I have no idea how that's gonna go, because I'm really not a runner. I mean, my knees are awful. I mean, I've just fixed my right knee, which had a meniscus tear. My ACL was completely torn. I just tore my left knee. So this marathon is going to be run by a guy who never runs, has one knee sort of fixed and the other completely torn. And yeah, with basically zero training, apart from this 8-kilometer trial run. This is going to be 20 kilometers. I have no idea how that's going to go. To be fair, the running part is obviously awful, but afterwards, I mean, I can't say that I don't feel good. I feel kind of amazing, because as you run, you're constantly asking yourself, am I done? Am I finished? Can I still keep going? And apparently you can. So yeah, this is gonna be weird. It'll be a good occasion for me to return back to my hometown, which I haven't been in a while. By the way, it is gonna be a low carb run, I suppose. I'm taking all the advice, all the expertise from Zach Bitter. I suppose he's more of a carnivore guy, although he does use carbs on the days that he runs and on specific training days. Again, I don't train for running. I don't run at all. So this is really gonna be totally random. I think I'm gonna finish it, but it might take me a really long time. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to keto, to low carb, and the day prior. And during the race, I'm gonna up my carbs. So I'm gonna use carbs as you would use a cup of coffee. I'm gonna eat some carbs every 30 minutes or so, just restore my glycogen stores, just to get that boost of energy. I have plenty of fat storage. I will burn primarily fat for fuel, and just use glucose as well as music, just at random points when I feel like I'm slowing down. I need to up my energy, and yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So yeah, I hope that you'll be with me on this journey. If you join my Patreon, I can give you all the details, as well as I can make a plan specifically for you if you're interested in running a marathon, half marathon, or anything like that. You're not really the fitness side, but more the nutrition side. So yeah, I see you the day before the run, I suppose. See you then. Also, sorry if I'm horrible at this filming thing. I've never vlogged or whatever this is before. This is really awkward. I'm doing this in public. Sorry for the weird angles or poor sound quality or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get better and better at this stuff, and I really hope that this will be less awkward. And because now all I can think of is everybody staring at me, and they probably aren't, but But yeah, though, that's still in the back of my mind. So yeah, sorry if I suck. Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. The race is gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be quite early, so I'll need to wake up quite early to get my breakfast in, which is gonna be as simple as possible. Just some potatoes, some meat, eggs. Definitely no vegetables because I don't want to upset my stomach at all. The last thing I need is any kind of food poisoning. So yeah, I'm quite nervous to be honest. I am excited. I hope you guys are excited. But yeah, my knee has really been hurting, and I don't know if it's because of my MMA practice that I've been doing this week. So maybe I've just overtrained, or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I'm stressed is somehow manifesting in my knee pain. That's certainly a possibility. But yeah, I tried saunas, tried ice baths, tried putting a bunch of cream, which actually did help a bit. I hope I'll feel better tomorrow. I'll be able to finish the race. And yeah, I mean, I can promise you one thing, and that's a lot of suffering. I still hope I'm gonna finish it. I hope I'm gonna be able to have a good time, and I can't wait for the beer that I'm gonna have afterwards. It's definitely gonna be amazing. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is gonna be my first marathon, and I hope that you'll guys be with me till the very end, which hopefully will be by the finish line. I'll see you tomorrow. See you guys.
1 hour later.
Yo guys, I got seriously lost. Don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, this race is really underpaid. So yeah, I got off track and I have no clue where I am. I'm trying to get back on track. So yeah, that's about it.
Eventually.
So yeah, I just finished my first marathon with no training and no ACL. And if I had to give a takeaway, it'd probably be that experience pays off, but so does determination. So yeah, it was quite an experience. It's been a couple of weeks after the race, so I had enough time to reflect on what happened. I hadn't had enough time to really recover. My calves were hurting like crazy right after the race. A week after the race, they're still hurting a little bit. At least I can walk down and up the stairs, but because previously walking down the stairs was a disaster. Yeah, I ran a freaking marathon. That's crazy. What's even crazier is that I got lost in the middle of it. Yeah, that happened. There were some people in front of me, there were some people behind me, and yeah, I just lost track of the signs. I didn't know if I should go straight forward, if I should go left, if I need to go right, and I just went forward. I started seeing people, so I had to turn on my maps, find my way back onto the track, and yeah, that took a while. That really annoyed me and frustrated. That was an extra kilometer. Yeah, that was super annoying. That added up to my time, but really was just a battle against myself, not really against anyone else or the time itself. So yeah, there's so much to talk about. I'm gonna write a couple articles about it where I'm gonna go into more detail about the physical and mental aspects of the marathon. First, let's go to the physical. So yeah, I ran the marathon with my right knee that was about 9 months after an ACL reconstruction and a meniscus surgery, which my right knee was mostly fine. I didn't have any troubles really, it's almost good as new. But on the other hand, my left knee was torn during the race. I didn't know the full extent. I just did an MRI, which I'm gonna put up maybe right now on the screen. Sup, you beautiful bastards. Sorry I had to intercept this, but I just wanted to show you some of the pictures of my knee. the knee that I ran the marathon with. It's some pictures of my left knee, which I knew was torn, but I didn't know the full extent. And first of all, if you don't really understand what's happening on the screen, I don't really understand the footage either, so welcome to the club. I also got the description, which stated that I tore my ACL, which I knew that I did because I already tore my right ACL, so I knew what it felt like. I also tore my meniscus completely, so that was fun. And apparently I disassociated my tibial stem by up to 15 millimeters. I really don't know what that means. It doesn't sound good. They also listed out a bunch of other problems, but these seem to be the main ones. I did finish the marathon, but yeah, as you probably already know, I'm not a runner. I wouldn't even call myself an athlete. Just an ambitious guy, I suppose. That started to get painful in the middle of the race, somewhere around there. It was scary. It was mostly scary, just like what huge negative consequences could happen because I was running with a knee like that. If I had to sort of divide the race into different stages, I'd divide it into about 4 or 5 different stages. The first one was the first 10 minutes. That was by far the most difficult. I'd say the first 10 minutes and the last 15 or so minutes, these stages were seriously the most difficult. Mostly mentally. Just when I started questioning everything about myself, my decision making. Why the hell did I decide to join a marathon? My fitness level was definitely below average at that point, and my horrible knee genetics also didn't help. Also, like, how crazy am I to decide to do this? Like, that's just, would I ever finish it? I was gasping for air in the first 10 minutes. I didn't know that was gonna happen, and that got me scared. I saw people passing me by, which that kind of demotivated me. But yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna turn on the music in the first part, because I thought, the adrenaline would be pumping, I'd be totally fine. I should have done that, because that maybe would have been a good distraction for me. But yeah, the first 10 minutes was disaster. That said, after that horrible period, for another hour or so, it was the best running experience ever. I felt great mentally, I felt great physically, my joints didn't hurt, I wasn't gasping for air as much as I was in the first 10 minutes, which was crazy. Yeah, that felt amazing. I actually enjoyed the race. And then that was about the period when I got lost. That demotivated me, but when I did get back on the track, that gave me another sort of boost of energy, which was great. That helped me a lot. But yeah, then there was a phase where my calf started hurting like crazy. And I don't know how much of my pain is natural to running and how much of it is unique to me because of my weird knee situation, like how much of it is my body trying to sort of protect my joints in it's resulting in this peculiar pain in different parts. So yeah, my calf started hurting like crazy. That was really annoying. Like when I got some rest in the aid stations, that helped me because I recovered quite quick. Even I had like these couple minutes in the aid stations. That helped me a lot. Then there was a phase where my feet were hurting also like crazy. That was scaring me for some reason. Like, I thought they were bleeding out. Like, every branch that I stepped on hurt insanely. I basically stumbled every time I stepped on a stone or on a branch, as I said. That was annoying and a bit scary. And then, the last part was really difficult, just like the first one was. It was really, like, I knew I was so close to the end, but I kept thinking that I'm about to hit the wall, or I've already hit the wall, and that's a runner's term where yeah, your body just gives out. And yeah, because like my pain sort of evened out throughout my whole body. Everything was hurting. And, yeah, mentally, for some reason, like, even though I was so close to the end, I was questioning, like, can I actually do this? Can I go to the very end? And, yeah, I mean, I tried to finish strong. I tried to, like, okay, I am gonna finish. I need to, like, pick up my pace a bit, at least, at the very end. And lo and behold, I did finish it. It was amazing. Like, the joy afterward. Yeah, it was a battle between joy and pain, because the pain was growing, but so was the excitement after the race. My family members were there, which was really nice and made me quite happy. So yeah, that was the whole experience. I can go into much more detail. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish talking about the other stuff, not really my attitude and fitness or lack thereof, but more about like nutrition side and the gear. Yeah, once my feet started hurting, I was like, I had to buy new running shoes. My running shoes were really old, and I'd assumed they would have helped with the pain and maybe it made running a bit less painful. But yeah, but other than that was just nothing special really. Yeah, I bought a belt I bought a running belt to put my phone in. I got some bottles of electrolyte water. Yeah, that once the pain got really bad in my calves, for instance, the electrolyte water did sort of reduce it enough so that I could run again. I was rocking my Keto shirt, which you can find or buy by going to my merch site. Other than that, I could have utilized like actual keto bars throughout the race. Like there are really good keto bars, keto cookies on the market that you can buy. I might leave some down in the description below, which, yeah, that would have been way better food, like race fuel than the one at the aid stations, because at the aid stations they had like fruits, water, they had Red Bull. Yeah, that's coincidence, but yeah, and they had like gummy bears, and it's not the worst type of fuel. I mean, you need to replenish your glycogen stores, and yeah, you need to protect what you have. And so yeah, I did eat that. My stomach didn't feel great, but if I hadn't done that, if I had the keto, whatever type of food, that probably would have been the best. I didn't, so I had to rely on the food that I had there, which did upset my stomach, but I think without it I would not have reached the finish line. The nutrition before the race and the night before wasn't anything special. It was low carb meal. It was just meat, eggs, and some sweet potatoes. Yeah, I did not want to upset my stomach at any way. So yeah, I chose to still up my glycogen stores a little bit, but keep myself mostly keto and fat adapted, so that my endurance would be. I mean, it wouldn't. I could not have made it great, but it was as good as it could have been. So yeah, that was my nutrition. It was mostly inspired by Zach Bitter. Thanks to him. My psychological side was mostly inspired by David Goggins. I listened to so much of his stuff. I usually don't listen because I'm really not a fan of these motivational style videos and podcasts and the like, but I just knew, like, if I was going to do something as crazy as that, I needed a crazy boost of motivation, and David Goggins helped me with that, so thanks to him, thanks to Zach Bitter. Yeah, this was a crazy experience, both physically and mentally. So the takeaway, as I said, is determination can pay off, it can overcome lack of skills, but don't be me. this was a fairly stupid decision. I mean, I'm glad I did it. It was a huge psychological test for myself. I got a huge confidence boost at the end. I'm glad I did it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it again, but yeah, it was risky. And yeah, the physical toll is real. Even right now, a couple of weeks. I went in with horrible knees and I definitely didn't walk out with better knees. But yeah, though I advise you to do something that you always wanted to do, and perhaps more unpleasant that you're used to. It doesn't have to be a marathon, it doesn't have to be anything as extreme as this. You don't have to be in as compromised state as I was. Just do something mentally challenging, do something physically challenging, have fun, and yeah, just reward yourself afterwards. That's another important thing. I had the best cheat day, and I wouldn't even call it cheat day because I really felt like for the first time, like everything I did afterward, I deserved it. I had the best time with my friends. I had, like, the food never tasted as good, and yet it was just the most rewarding experience ever. So that's about it. Have fun, guys. Go for a run and take care. Bye.
I almost forgot. Go to the description, support my work, like, comment, share, subscribe, become a patron, do all that good stuff. I love you guys and have a wonderful day, Keto Keepers.